In the world of attraction, one of the most misunderstood truths is that you don't need to perform to impress women. You just need to be authentic. Most men fall into the trap of thinking that attraction is something they must create by saying the right words, wearing the trendiest clothes, or showing off achievements. But in female psychology, authenticity holds far more power than performance. Because what truly draws a woman in is not your performance. It's your presence. When a man tries to perform, he sends an unconscious signal of insecurity. It says, "I'm not enough as I am, so I must do something extra to gain approval." Women are highly intuitive. They don't just hear your words, they feel your energy. They notice micro-expressions, body language, and emotional tone faster than you realize. So when you're faking confidence or pretending to be someone you're not, it doesn't feel right to her, even if she can't explain why. It breaks the natural emotional rhythm that genuine attraction requires. Authenticity, on the other hand, is effortless magnetism. It's the ability to be comfortable with who you are, your flaws, your strengths, your quirks, without needing to hide or exaggerate them. Think about it. When you meet someone who is unapologetically themselves, you instantly feel at ease. There's no pretense, no pressure, no game. That's the energy women are drawn to, not perfection, but realness. From a psychological perspective, authenticity taps into a woman's sense of emotional safety. Women are not just attracted to physical appearance, they are attracted to emotional truth. When a man acts genuine, he subconsciously tells her, "You can trust me. What you see is what you get." That emotional safety opens the door for deeper attraction because she feels she can relax around you. And when a woman relaxes emotionally, she becomes more open to connection. Being authentic doesn't mean being careless or lazy about self-growth. It means you develop yourself without pretending. It's about aligning your words, actions, and intentions so that they flow naturally. If you're confident, show it humbly. If you're nervous, don't hide it. Breathe through it. If you're curious about her, express it honestly without trying to impress. Authenticity creates chemistry because it communicates truth, and truth is rare. The irony of attraction is that the harder you try, the less magnetic you become. Women sense effort that comes from fear or insecurity. For example, when a man brags about his success or constantly tries to prove his worth, it doesn't impress. It signals lack of self-belief. But when he speaks with calmness, groundedness, and self-assurance, without needing validation, that's when attraction builds naturally. He's saying, "I don't need you to complete me. I enjoy who I am, and I'd enjoy getting to know you." That balance of confidence and openness is irresistible. Authenticity also strengthens emotional resonance. When you're real, your emotions come from a genuine place, and emotions are contagious. A woman feels more connected to a man who expresses himself honestly, who laughs sincerely, who listens with attention, and who responds from his true self. You don't need to copy what others say or do. Your unique energy is your greatest asset, but only if you stop trying to mask it. Psychologists studying human attraction often refer to this as congruence. Congruence means your inner world and outer behavior match. When you're congruent, you appear balanced, confident, and trustworthy. All qualities women subconsciously look for in a partner. When you're incongruent, pretending to be confident but clearly nervous, inside, it creates an emotional dissonance. The woman might not know why she feels off, but her instincts tell her something isn't real. So how can a man practice authenticity? Start by being aware of your motivations. Ask yourself, am I saying this to connect or to impress? Am I showing interest because I genuinely like her or because I need her to like me? These subtle shifts in mindset change your entire energy. When you approach a woman from a place of genuine curiosity instead of performance, Your words flow naturally. You stop chasing approval and start enjoying the interaction itself. Next, embrace vulnerability. Authentic men aren't afraid to show emotion or admit mistakes. They don't hide behind fake coolness. Vulnerability, when expressed with confidence, is power. It tells a woman you're emotionally mature and self-secure. You can admit when you're wrong, you can laugh at yourself, and you can still stand tall. That's real strength, the kind that builds both attraction and respect. Lastly, learn to be comfortable with silence. Performance relies on constant stimulation. You feel the need to fill every pause to keep her entertained. Authenticity, however, rests in calm energy. It says, I don't need to perform. I'm enough, even in silence. That kind of quiet confidence makes a woman feel your presence more deeply than words ever could. In the end, the secret to attracting girls without trying lies in not trying to be attractive. True magnetism comes from living your truth, owning your energy, and letting go of the need to perform. When you are aligned with who you are, everything about you, your tone, your walk, your smile, your silence, becomes naturally attractive. You don't chase attention, it comes to you. Because in the psychology of attraction, authenticity isn't just beautiful, it's powerful. One of the strongest psychological triggers of attraction for women is emotional stability combined with quiet confidence. In simple terms, this means being a man who remains calm, composed, and collected, no matter what life throws at him. Women are naturally drawn to men who can handle pressure with grace because it signals strength, maturity, and safety. From a psychological perspective, emotional stability tells a woman's subconscious mind that you are trustworthy and dependable. When you don't overreact, argue out of insecurity, or get easily upset, it shows control. It shows that you're not ruled by ego or fear. A man who can stay centered during chaos gives off a powerful masculine energy, the kind that makes a woman feel secure and respected in his presence. Confidence doesn't mean arrogance or loudness. Real confidence is calm. It's not about talking too much or proving anything. It's about believing in yourself silently. When you walk, speak, and act from inner assurance, you naturally project leadership energy, and women feel that. They can sense when a man's confidence comes from true self-respect rather than performance. To build this emotional strength, you must learn to regulate your emotions instead of letting them control you. When you feel angry, jealous, or insecure,